What we understood yesterday. Come on, for. Yes. Usha. Good morning, ma. Sir, how are you, sir? I am fine, ma. So, how are you, students? All of you? Right. So, I don't ask any time, how are you? But I feel all the time you are good, provided when you read the Python notes. Correct? Are you reading Python notes, all of you? Hmm? Reading Python notes. When you read Python notes, you are fine. I am also fine. Anybody not reading Python notes? Fine, huh? Fine or not fine? Not fine. So, okay, anyhow, students. So, I'll move to the further now. Previously, I think I already started with the get and set attribute mechanism, and I set some examples for you and attributes of that I set, and some examples also I gave you, right? Did you remember that? Fine. So today I'm going to start with what were the attributes of series object? Come on, series. By seeing your faces, boys' faces, I'm thinking that you did not practice, correct? By seeing some of the boys' faces, some of them know, around 70%, you did not practice, correct? Correct. Correct or wrong? Who did not practice so far? You raise your hands. Just I want to look at your face. And you need not raise the hand because your face is the index for me, whether you are practicing or not. Who is practicing daily? The series, pandas and everything. Who is practicing? Girls, who is practicing? Right. Good. Only few people are practicing. And boys are totally out of order, I think so. Who is practicing? One, two, three, four, five, six. Six members. See, they're hesitating to raise the hand also. Why? Not practicing people are more. Practicing people are less. That's why they're hesitating to raise. See, students, in the present world, in the present IT, if you don't practice, if you're just only coming and seeing on the screen, nothing will come. I'm saying to you, it's a fact I'm saying. The more you practice, the more subject you get it. So let me just say one small thing here. This is what I covered in yesterday's class. Set and get and set values, series values. As a part of that, I used to send accessing the series elements. How we accessed it? Accessing series elements by using what? Indexing. Already you have seen now? Accessing series elements by using what names? Label names. Accessing subset of series using index and what? Label range. That is called slicing only. Accessing multiple elements of series by specific index positions 0, 4, 2, like that random elements. Accessing what next? Accessing what elements next? Series elements, multiple series by using what? Specific index positions. This already we discussed in our class or not? Yes. Accessing multiple series elements by specific label names also. These are the ways and means. A very good student. Now come here, come here. You are bringing notes. Super. Show to everybody. Show to everybody. Yes, very good. This is called change. I'll bring change in you compulsory. Compulsory, I will get change, provided if you understand my mindset. Whether you write notes or not, that is a different story. But bringing notes is compulsory. Nice. Good. Keep it up. I like this. Definitely, I will change your talent once you listen my words. Definitely. 100% you will get the job. There is no doubt in that. But only thing is you have to understand my mindset. You take one student, be with me for 3 months continuously. If you don't get the job, you see that. But you have to follow my guidelines. And the three months is totally like an Indian Army training only. Rigorous training. Compulsory will get the job. There is no doubt in that. We experimented a lot more times and good. I'm appreciating. Right. Now I'm going to changing elements in the series. Did you understand this entire thing? Changing elements in the series. That is called what? Setting. Changing the single element by using what? Index position. Changing the single element by series by label name. Changing multiple elements in the series by using what? Indices. That is slicing. If you go to that, in this place, if we come to this, setting and getting this example I said. This is our series example. Here you see, these are all called what? Name. S of 0. This is called what? With index I called it. Next is called, this is called what? Random elements I passed it. Here I passed it what? With label I got it. With a label I got it. With a label slicing I got it. With a label slicing I got it. Beginning and ending. And this is called just a slicing. It is a reverse order. It is called what? With a step mechanism. These are all called with a step 2 mechanism. With a step 1 mechanism. With what? Random values by using labeling. This is random labeling by using reverse order. Labeling is a random values. And here changing the value by index. Changing the obtaining slicing. Changing multiple values by using setting by using slicing, setting the alternative elements by using slicing. Here you see changing the value by using labeling, changing the value by labeling. This is called inserted entry. Small c++ is inserted, adding, setting the value. And see that multiple values I am changing by using labeling. This is the concept I was explained already. Most important students. Now, that all those things with a beautiful explanation with different type of examples I gave you. And these notes I am giving to you by expecting that you are going to read. If you don't read, my dear students, you only think about it. How can you improve your career, students? Okay, do that. Do something. I'm giving each and every explanation also for you. Each and every explanation with a spoon feeding level of explanation I gave. But at the same time, next one more concept also we discussed it. That is called what? Setting, and these are all called what? Series attributes and methods. What we did? Name of the panda series object. We used one special thing, name is equal to. Get all the values of series object as a list. What is that now? Series object dot values. Yesterday, values. Get a number of elements in the series. Size. Size. Count. Check if the series is empty or not. Of course, that I will tell you. Series object is empty. There is a function name called what? Empty. Empty returns true if no elements. Empty returns false if there is some elements. Next, get n elements in pandas. I will get last n elements of the series and get count of what? Nan values. Already yesterday, what is the function? Is null. Is null. Dot what? Sum. One more is what? Is now. Is now. And we found that value. Count function also is set. Size also is set. Size will give you what? All values. Count will give you what? Non-nan values. NaN is what type? Float type. These questions only will come across in data science interview level. When you face any data analytics kind of thing, questions will come on series. Questions will come on data frame. Questions will come on ND array. And what questions? Our notes questions. You will remember whatever questions will come in this place, all of them are from our notes only. That's why remember it. And these things, I just want to show you some small extra concept I want to show you here. So checking series is empty or not, getting first n elements, last n elements, like that I want to show you. Here also I'm giving, I just want to go for counting number of elements. After that, today I'm going to introduce some more new concept. So let me go to it. Go to the Jupyter notebook. I am going to give you some getting information from series object, some extra information we are going to see. So go to the new notebook. Now let us start here. What I'm going to take up here, I'm going to take up this part I already completed. If you want, just in a small moment, I will show you. Just in a small moment, I'll just show you like this. This is my questionnaire. This is my questionnaire. And of course, here I'll take it. These are my questions I'm taking, students. These are my questions I'm taking. Just like take it as a task here and try to do this. Try to do this. Now I'm going to enter into that. Import numpy as np. Numpy as np. Import what? Pandas. Import pandas as what? PD. PD. Now I'll take some small data here. Some small data I will take it. Here I'm taking something like this. As you know that, some S is equal to PD dot series, because instead of typing it, wasting my time, I'm just taking it. Mark, Rita, Vicky, Justin, John, Mitchell. Index is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F, O. And you already know that. I'm giving, what is another one? What is another one? User is equal to, what is that now? Scientist names. Scientist names. I just wrote it. What is this entire thing is known as? Series object creating. We are giving what? Index and as well as what? Series. Are you following me? So try to execute and print this data. What happens here? This is going to be like this. And index is equal to, I'm writing user is equal to, name is equal to, yes. So I'm writing name is equal to, that is, name is equal to. Got it. What is my first question? Get all the values of series. First get what? Get the name of the series. So get the name of the series. Already said yesterday, since you did not practice, for you to continue today, I'm just saying name of series. Name of, what is that? Series is equal to, comma. Tell me students. Yes, a dot. Come on. Name. Yes, a dot name. What is the name? Scientist names. Next I'm going to get it what? Get all the values of series. Get all the values of series. Come on. Yes dot. What is the function name? Values. 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 Something like what you know? Some x is equal to. X is equal to. Print of what? X. Comma what? Type of what? X. Which is going to give you in the form of what? End array. End array. Am I getting the names or not? How do you print the names? For come on, for name in where yes dot what? Values. Yes dot values. Print of what now? Name. I'm getting all the names. I'm getting all the names of the series. Getting my point? Next get the count of number of elements in the series. How do you print that? Print of what? Here I will put that. And print of what? Yes. See, this is my series data. How do you print the number of values, mom? Come on, count the number of values. Quickly, quickly. Print of what? Number of values. Number of values in series object. How do you get it? Come on. Yes dot what? Size. Yes dot what? Size. How many elements? 6. 6 elements are there. This is 6 elements. Right. Now, for a minute, S dot F G I am writing. S of G. I am writing G. Did you understand this? What is this now? NP dot what? NaN. NaN. Did you understand that? This is known as which entry, students? Which entry, students? Inserted entry. Inserted entry, inserted entry, print the number of values, print the number of values now. Take my dear students. Here I am getting, what is this now? Size will give you a total elements including nan also. Now I want to go for count what values. Next I am going to say count the number of elements in the series. One more way I will count it. What is the next way counting I said to you? What is the next way counting I said to you? If you don't practice, even if I take bulldozer, if I will lift it, I cannot lift it. My bulldozer will get repaired. So what is this now? Count off. Count off will give you what? 6. Very important. How do you count the all values? How do you exclude the non values? 6. Are you getting? Next. I will go for what? Check if the series is empty or not. These are all called your EDL level of questions. Check whether the series is empty or not. How do you check it? Print off yes. Print off yes. Go to that. How do you check the series is empty or not? I'm going to apply. Print off what? Is series empty? Is series empty? Yes or not? What function? What is the attribute? Empty. What is the attribute? Empty. Attribute. Are you getting? Attribute. What is that attribute here? False. Check. One more I will go for it. What is the next time taking? Here I am writing. Here I am writing. Yes is equal to what? Series of. Yes is equal to series of. So series PD dot what? Series. PD dot series. Here I am writing. Series of greater or not? Do you have any data there? No. Print out what? Yes dot what? Size. Number of elements in series. Number of elements in series. Elements in series is equal to yes dot what? Size. 0. Next I will tell one more I will write it. Is series empty? Is series empty? True. But the attribute here empty here. Is series empty here? Yes. Earlier series is what? False. Very good. Next concept. What is the next concept? Get first n elements in the panda series. Very open concept. Come on, students. Print off what? Yes. Of course, that elements I want. This concept I want. I will bring this data. I will bring this data on all the students in online. I try to understand students. Print out what? Yes, I am taking. Print out of this data. Print out of this data. I am taking. See this data now. Are you able to follow now? No. My interest is I want to get it. This values I want to get it. I want to get the first 3 values I want to get it. Do you know how to get first 3 values? Yes. If I forget, how do you get it, mom? Get n elements from panda series. Come on, guys. Come on. Print off yes of colon. Very nice. C. What is this? C. I'll get it. Done. Am I getting or not? This is one way. This question only will come. And one more thing is, another way I'm telling to you, in series, there is a function called head. It means what? Head of what you will pass? 3. It means top. How many elements? 3. C. How many elements I'm getting? 3. Actually, by default, it will give you top 5 elements by default. First 5 elements will be given. Head. By default, it will give you how many? First 5 elements will be given. Let me write it again. Print. Online students, my dear students, are you following this? This is printing. How many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will write it. Get n elements. Online students, be response. See, yes dot head of. I'm not passing any argument. I'm not passing any argument. How many values are coming? First five, first two, first three, first four if you want. Will you pass an argument or not? Yes, already you know three I passed it. My dear students, one more thing I want. Get the last five elements. Opposite to head. Opposite to head. Come on. Tail, tail. Don't know tail. Tail will be there in the last or not. Tail. So come on. Get the last 10 elements. Print of what? Yes. Print of yes. How many last elements you want? There is a topic. What is that now? Tail. I don't write a tail of. Argument I'm not writing. Last five elements will come. Last five elements means what, ma? John, Justin, Vicky, Rita. Those values only will come. So see that Rita, Vicky, Justin, John, Mitchell. Are you following? If I want to get only last two elements, last two elements, last two elements. Come on, I forget. Yes dot. Tail of what? Two. Tail of two. John and Mitchell coming or not? Easy or difficult? Easy. Dead easy. So next, one more series I want. Get what is this? Count of what values? NaN values. These are all very important. They will give you some series data. They will ask these questions. Take any data science student, ask this question. Not only any person you take it, ask this question. That is compulsory now. Print of what? Yes. Print of yes. And moreover, I will add to that yes of what? G. G is equal to what? NP dot NaN. NaN. Yes of what? H. H is equal to what, students? I'll write it. None I will write it. None. All of you know, na? None. So I will print this data. I'll print this data at the last I will print. So you see the students, I'm getting like this. Now how do you find the values here? NaN. Yes or dot. Is na. Is na. What is na will give you Boolean array. Boolean array will give you what? True, false, true, false, true, false. Beginning all the non-NaN values are there, false. Last is containing what? True, like this. I will say here, this part, I will write it. Dot what I will apply? Sum. Of course, a sum I did not explain. That will give you 2. Understand, students? Now, another way is what? Another way. Or, tell me, students, yes, dot is null. Is null. Will give you what array? Boolean array. Boolean array. That I will apply here. What I will apply? Is null. Dot what I am doing? Sum. Sum. Whatever the values are true, that will be counted. That will be counted. That is called a 2. Clear? So how simple it is. This is a way we are going to. There are a lot of applications are there on this. This is a series of data is given and finding this. This is something like what? I am giving the meaning here called what? Something like operations. Operations on what? Series. Series operations. This also I will post it. Today, my requirement today is one more kind of concept. Shall we go for it? Well, see students, I am going to the next concept. Note. Today I want to go for discussing about these two things we already discussed it. Today my concept is adding. So Mahesh, is null, any difference is there, sir? Please tell me. I already said that. Is null, both of them are same, I said. I already said that it is same. Because without giving clarity, my class will not move forward. While you are listening, if you look at here and there, it is a problem for you. So try to follow carefully. Try to follow carefully. All the students, don't excite in the class. Try to follow. Now I am going to take it here. How to add the data to my ND array here. So adding and what? Removing, adding and removing data, adding and removing the data from which object? Series object. Adding and removing the data from where? Series object. Are you following me? Here, so many ways and means I am saying. I am not telling only one procedure. Are you following me? So, to find the nan values, you can apply one formula also. What is the formula? S dot what? Size. S dot size attribute minus what? S dot count, you can use it. S dot count, you can use it. You will get the number of non values or not. This is one procedure. This I already said to you. One more is called what? S dot is now. That is called a null values. Boolean array will come. That I am counting it, which will count all the true related values. This is one more way. S dot what now? Is null dot what? Sum I am going to say. So these are all multiple ways and means I am saying in the class that you try to remember if you are talented. And listen the class very carefully now. How to add and removing the data from which object? Series object. So let us move to the further. I am going to enter. Take it a series object here. What is my series object? I will take it. Let us go to the previous place. One series object I will take it. So the series object I will take it is something like this. Go to this place. Import numpy as np. Import pandas as pd. Pandas as pd. Take one series. S1 is equal to pd dot series of pd dot series of. I am taking the data as something like this. 100 comma 200 comma 300 comma 400 like this I am taking. Comma next I am taking index is equal to careful guys. A comma B comma and a C comma and a C comma. Next I am going to write it. What is the next? D I am going to take it. D. This I am going to take it as a D. D I am going to take it. This is called one thing I am taking. Then next you take one more kind of series. S2 is equal to S2. S2 is equal to one more series I am taking. Series of what 10 and then 20 and then 30. I am going to take it. Let it be three things I am taking. There I am taking A I am taking, next C I am taking, next I am taking F, E I am taking, E I am taking. Carefully try to understand students. This is my series. Okay. Now I will print it, first series, print, first series. I'll print this first series of data, S1. Next I will print second series also I will print it. Second series I will print it. Second series I am printing, that is S2. So here try to observe both the series, and my intention is this is our first series values. This is our second series values. It is giving the data type also into 64. My interest is what? I want to add this series. I want to add this series. Adding series means generally student will think what? Combining. Combining. That's true. But what is happening, that is also important. I want to go for add series 1 as add series 1 and what? Series 2. Series 2. How do you do that? There is a function name called what? Add. What is the function name? Add. So how do you do this now? Series object 1 dot add of series 2. Series 2. Series 2. Are you able to follow? And later I will write one more kind of attribute is there. What is that? fill underscore value, fill underscore value, fill underscore value. One more attribute is there. Here I am writing something like this. See that series 3, S3 is equal to S1 dot add of, what is this now? S2. So S1 and S2 will be added and kept into where? S3. How this is added, that is an important. When I'm going to clubbing together, don't expect that it is going to get A, B, C, D, A, C, E will not come. What is this now? A and A same or not? What is the value of A here? What is the value of A here? That are going to be, that are going to be, and put it under what? What is the value of this A? A, B, C, D, E. What is the value of A? 110. What is the value of B? Do you have B here? No. What is the value coming? What is the value of C? Come on. 320. What is the value of D? 400. What is the value of E? Right. Now carefully try to see. Now I am writing here series 3. Series 3 I am going to take it. Series 1 I want to print. Series 2 I want to print. Series 3 also I want to print. Third series I am going to print. Now I am going to write it. Third series. Carefully try to follow. Now S3 I am going to write it. And here some nan values also will be resulting. Try to see that. Some nan values also will be coming. Try to see that. Here, observe it. What is happening here? What is happening here? What is the value of A? Come on. What is the B value here? Nan is coming. Nan is coming. What is the C value here? Next, what is the D and E? That means whatever the values are matching, whatever the values are matching, that are added. That are added. B is not there here. B is not there here. That is going to be result is kept as what? Nan. Actually, it is not a recommended. Next step, I will tell you that. What is our expectation different now? Our expectation is 200 should come as it is. And next is what? C and then C is there. What is the value coming? What is that? 330, 320. And a D, no D is available. What is the D value here? None. What is the E value? E is not there here. E is also called what? None. But actually, this nan value to be not to be taken as like that, to be taken as what? Their original values to be written. In the simple way, in our map concept, two lists are taken, unequal in size, right or not? We filled 0 or not? That concept is going to be shown here. Did you understand this meaning, students? Nan came. But I want to get it what values? Original value of B, original value of D, original value of E. I mean, when you go to series 1, when you go to series 1, here B is there, B is not there here. What is the B value to be filled here? 0 plus 200 is what? 200. C is here, D is here, D was not there here. What is the D value to be filled here? What is that 0? 0 plus what? 400. What is the value? E is there. E was not there here. What is the E value to be filled here? 0. What is the value now? 30. To do that, I'm going to do this kind of concept. What is this now? Come on, quickly. What is the next stage? When you are going to do this, when you are finding different indexes, what is this now? Fill underscore what? Value is equal to what? 0. Extra. Fill is equal to underscore 0. See the values what we got it. What is the third series? A, B, C, D. What is that? E. Did you understand the significance? So they will ask a question. How to add two series? How do you merge two series object? How do you merge it? By using which function? Add function. Don't look at like that. Say, are you seeing the answers or not? If you look at like 360 degrees eyes opening, I'll fear a lot. When you answer it, I feel more happy for it and you are understanding, I think so. So here A, B, C, D. Here E, F, G, H is there. These values are different. These values are different. When I go for merging both of them, you'll get nan, nan, nan only. But is it recommended to take nan, nan, nan? No. Their original values to be merged or not? That is called adding. Here I shown you what? Common values are there or not? Index values are common. Index values are common. I think you are getting me. So, in other way around, if you want to get it, another last and final I am showing. Follow me carefully. Here I am going to take answer, at least you answer this. This is called A, B, C, D. Here I will write E, F, and then what? G. G. Now go for what? Adding them. How to add it? S3 is equal to S1 dot add of S2. S2. Which series I am going to take? Third series. Third series I am printing. There I am going to take up. Here. Series 3. I am going to take it. Okay. Let it be. Now, third series I am going to take it. Third series. What is the S3? What are the values of this A, B, C, D? And what are the values of E, F, G? What are the values are finally coming? Nan. You also. Come on. Nan. So here all of them are nan. Why they are nan? No common kind of index. But it is not going to be an appropriate or not. So when anything is not matching, you have to go for fill with what? 0. So how do you do that now? I'm going to take up the same thing. You go for the same approach here as like this. What should I do now? Comma. What is this now? Fill underscore value is equal to 0. Now see the data here. I'm going to get it what? 100, 200, 300, 400. All the values are coming. Able to get it? This is called which function? Add function. So how do you add one? Can I add one series to another series? Can I add two series into another series? Yes. So when you are going to have common index value, they will be added. When they are having different, beginning, they will get what? Nan. When you go for nan value to be substituted with 0, fill underscore value is equal to 0. Very, very important. Shall I move forward? Yes. Online students, did you understand this concept now? Now I'm going to introduce one more kind of value called what? Subtract. What is the next one? Adding, removing. Adding, subtracting. Subtracting is also called what? I think almost you understood, I think so. What is my intention of writing now? Go to the place. I'm going to take it. The data first I will take normal. So I'm going to write it. What is this now? Subtracting. Subtracting which object? Series object data. Subtracting series object data. A, B, C, D. Again, I will take it what? 40, 40. First a general example. Here also I will take it. Same thing I am taking now. Same thing I am taking now. Try to follow carefully. S1, S2, S1. What is my function name? Sub. Which values will be subtracted from whom? S2 values. Subtracted from where? S1. What is the value of S1? First of all, you see. Are you seeing the same index or not? Same index. Same index means which one value? From S1, S2 values must be subtracted or not? Then 100 minus 10, 200 minus 20, 300 minus 30, 400 minus 40. That values are present in where? S3. Now I'm going to print the data. Shall I run this now? Look at. Getting or not? So see this data here. What is happening? Carefully. First series. 100 minus 10, 90. Next, 200 minus 20, 180. Already you understood. 30 minus 300 minus 30, 400 minus 40, 360. Got it. Because in the case of what? Same index. Go to different index, students. Go to different index. By the time you must understand this concept, go to the next place. Go there. I'm going to write it. A, B, C, and then I will write what? E, and then what? F I am writing. E and F I am writing. What is happening? Okay, still you want C. and then D you take it, and you write what? S2 minus what? S1. S2 minus what? S1. Earlier it is called what? S1 minus S2. This is S2 minus S1. Same indexes. I am not changing the indexes. Are you getting negative values or not? Well, this part you understood. Next I am going to take the same thing. Next I am going to take the same thing. Follow this carefully. Online students, follow my concept carefully. At the end, I am asking the doubt session. That time you can go for it. Right? So I already said Srikanth. I think these days you are not concentrating. What is the different index is there? Then fill value is equal to 0 to get NaN values. Already explained or not? He is getting very late doubt. That late doubt, already my vehicle crossed the next stage. He is in the first stage only. He is saying hand raising. Stop the vehicle. So my dear student, already that concept is explained. Try to listen carefully. When that point is crossed, again coming back and explaining is very difficult. Try to listen very carefully. And this is my advice, Srikanth. Carefully follow. Okay? If you are asking such a doubt, I may not be coming and explaining once again for you. Because I am explaining slowly and you need to catch that. Otherwise, at the end of it, you can ask me. I'll clarify your doubt. That is your privilege. You can utilize that. And completely don't ask me, sir, explain complete explanation of 9:15 to last. That is also not possible. Come to the point of it. S2 minus S1. This is going to be here. I think this is the negative values you already understood. This is going to be E and then what? F. What will happen? Here EF is not there. Here CD is not there. For subtracting, values are not there. What is happening? Subtracting from nothing is nothing but NaN only. Subtracting from nothing is nothing but what? NaN only. So go to the place. Here I am going to take it. So now ABCD and ABEF. That time what is happening? S1 minus S2. S1 minus S2. And do this now. I hope AB values will be subtracted. For rest of them, what are the values are coming? Good. So observe it carefully. AB values only subtracted. CD, EF are going to contain NaN. Do you need NaN? No. What do you need? In the place of that, whatever is not common, subtract that value from where? 0. 0. Now I am going to write. What is the concept I need to say? Fill value is equal to what? 0. Fill value is equal to 0. Come on. I am writing it. S1 minus S2, comma, what is this? Fill underscore what? Value is equal to. See students, it is not only necessary to write 0. You can write 10 also. 10 also you can write it. So suppose C is there. C not matching with another thing. C is going to subtract from where? 10. Suppose C is there. C value how much, ma? C value how much? 300. 300 minus what is the value I wrote it? How much is the value? 290. Suppose E is there. E was not there in where? S1. What is the value of E there? E value is 30. 30. 30 is subtracted from where? 10. That time what is the value? It becomes, and that too, all the values from S1. S1 value will become what? 10 minus what value? S2. So 10 minus 20, it will become what? 10 minus 30, huh? 10 minus 30, huh? 10 minus 30, it will become what? Minus 20. Carefully understand. It's not only necessary to write 0. You can write a standard value if you want. Getting a? So let us write 0 here first. Later I will write 10 also. See the values there. Minus 30, minus 40. If I write my standard value, it is going to contain what? The value called what? 10. If the values are not there in S1, that will be taken as 0. If the values are not there in S2, taken as 0. And S1 value not there, that value minus this one. If S2 values are not there, 10 minus this value. Especially If we come to this, E value is called what? 30. From which value it is subtracted from? 10. That will be taken in S1, subtracting E value. So instead of getting minus 30 here, minus 40 here, then 10 subtracted from that, minus 20 and minus 30 will be coming. As usual, other values will be resulted. Minus 20 as well as what? Minus 30. I hope you understood. Fill value not only necessary to write what? 0. Fill value you can write whichever value you like it. Are you able to follow? So this is a concept of what? Which function? Subtracting two series objects. Can I add two series objects? You can. Can I subtract two series objects? Yes, you can go for it. Now I want to go for dropping the series object entries. Dropping means what? Deleting. Deleting. Are you able to follow? Let us go for dropping the values. Dropping the values, I want to go for it. There is a go to the series object. One series object you take it. That I'm going to take it. Let us take the dropping of object. Dropping the series of dropping. So dropping the series object values. Series object values. So there I'm going to take it A, B, C, D. Now I'll write it 500, 600 and 700 I'm taking. What is this now? E and then F. How many? Shall I one more? G. E, E, F, G. How many? 3, 6, 7. And 3, 3, 6, 7. Are you okay? So print of what? S1. Print of S1. Now this is my data. I want to drop it. What is this now? Come on. Yes, sir, dot. Yes, S1 now. S1 dot. What is that now? Drop. S1 dot drop. I should pause there. Which entries you want to drop? Which entries you want to drop? So there I will mention it. There I will mention it. C I am writing. C. I am mentioning C. What is happening you see? C is removed or not? C removed. The C entry removed. C entry removed or not? Now print of what? S1 you write it. Is it removed permanently or still it is available? Available or removed? So C is still available because this I said so many times in the class. A is equal to 1. A plus 1 means what? 2 is coming. What is the value of A? 1 only. If I write A is equal to 1, A is equal to A plus 1, then this A is going to be what? 2. It is just only output part it is available. That time what to do, sir? That time what do you do now, sir? There is a concept called in place is equal to true. Actually, you can drop it and you can keep it in where? S1 is equal to, this is one way. This is one way. This is one way to, to modify, to modify, to modify the series object after dropping, after dropping or removing, after removing the entry from where? The entry from which object? Series object. Dropping from series object. I think you are following me. So you go for it. You go for it. And when I give you this thing, you will be getting better. I can write in the next line because you will see when I download it in HTML format. If it is hidden, it is a problem. That's why I put it in the second line so that you can see the total comment. Are you following, students? Print of what? S1. So this is the data which is available. S1 now. Okay. S1. So print this data which is going to be showing now. S1 dot drop off. Okay. C is not found in the axis. So C is not found in the axis. Just a minute. Maybe it is. C is there in C is not there, it is saying. Okay. 1 minute, students. I will rebuild my object once again. I will rebuild my object. Let us rebuild the object. This is my rebuilding the object. There I am going to write it. S1 is equal to S1 dot. What is the function name? Drop off. What I am writing now? C. C I am writing. Close it. And then print off what? S1. S1. Now, this is the way. Because earlier it was dropped. Now I am going to this one I am going to keep it here. So here I will write a comment. I think students you are understanding. This is one way. Another way is what we are going to test it. Look into that. There is a concept called what? In place concept. What is the in place? Dropping and modifying by itself. So how do you do that? S1 dot drop off. S of what? What I am writing? C. There I am writing. There I am writing. Comma. In place is equal to. In place is equal to what? True. In place is equal to true. Are you following? Madhubhavula, come on. In place is equal to true means what? You need not write S1 is equal to S1 dot drop. What is happening? The moment when it is dropped, it is modified itself in where? S1. This is known as which concept? In place concept. In place concept. Now print S1. Print S1. What is the data coming? C removed permanently or not? This is a second way. This is a second way. Second way. Very regularly this wording is going to come. This is another way. This is another way to modify the series object after dropping or removing the entries from series object. S1 and you got the data. Clear or not clear? So spell out one word. What is that? In place is equal to true. What is the meaning of in place is equal to true? Modifying by itself after dropping. After dropping. Clear or not clear? Clear. Now I am going to take it. Here I am going to take it. I want to remove multiple series elements. Multiple series elements. This is S1. I want to remove this D, B I want to remove. G I want to remove. A I want to remove. How do you remove? Same to same. Removing. Removing. What elements? Removing. Which elements? Multiple entries of which object? Series object. From, come on. S dot. S1 dot. Drop off. Where I will write it. A. Comma. What is the next? B. Next. G. I want to. Come on, what I will write it? In place is equal to what? True. In place is equal to true. In place is equal to true. So see students. So it is going to be removing. How many entries? 3 entries. I will print this data. I'll print my data. So here I am going to print my data. Is it removed or not? ABG removed. ABG was there. That 3 things are removed here. This is known as what? Dropping. So what are the things you know to the series? I know how to get the data. I know how to modify the data. And I know how to remove the data. I know how to merge the series object. I know how to subtract the series object. I know how to remove the elements from the series object. Are you following that? Right. So clear or not clear? See, clear. So how many functions we are learning? NumPy functions, pandas functions, matplotlib functions, Python functions. If you remember all of them, you will become expert. It is not possible to any of the normal student. Check it out. They can't even remember 10 to 15 methods also. That is a fact. If you want, you check it. One day don't come to class. You just roam this entire Hyderabad. Ask everybody, or what are you doing? Python. Do you know how many functions you know? Ask them to tell 10. Don't know. But see from our Python journey, how many functions, our libraries are very, very important. These things if you will remember, if we go to industry, definitely will do wonders. There is no doubt in that. But you need to be careful about it. Shall I move forward? Yes. What did you understand today? These things are called. What is this? Come on, ma. Adding, subtracting, add, and underscore what? Sub, underscore what? Drop. Which data? Series data. Series data. This is the code. Understand? Well, now I want to go for one more kind of thing called what? Doing some small arithmetic operations. Some arithmetic operations I will tell you. Okay, now? Shall we start now? Right. Now I'm going to enter into further. Further, I'm going to discuss. Not a big deal. It's very, very simple. Now I'm going to apply this concept also. You will come across this concept. I am taking whether it is a statistical functions, arithmetic operations, both of them combined together. I am explaining. So I'm having some series data, student. Series of values I have. Some cricketers, you take it. Cricketers. All cricket player names, their runs. How do you take it? Dictionary. Dictionary you will take or not? Dictionary. What are the keys? Cricket player names. Their runs secured in a match. What is that now? Values. I will convert into what? Series. Series, correct? Now I want to find who is the maximum runs played by the player. I will apply which function? Max. Come on. Already you know A max. In where? End array. In Python, you already know what max. Here what? Max. How easy to remember, how to easy to coordinate the entire subject and going to an interview by learning everything. Now I want to find who scored minimum marks, minimum score, min. Min in Python, A min in Python, end array. A min with access, 2D access. Already you know. And here also what? Min, min, max, min. Total runs played by all players. Total runs played by all players. Sum of. So min function, max function, sum function will work only on what? Numerical column values. If series of values are numerical columns, this max, min, and then what? Sum will work. Correct? Next, I want to find out average runs played by every player. Average runs. You are playing 100 runs. I played 10 runs. Somebody 50, somebody 60, somebody 30. Average runs played. What is that? Mean. Already you know mean. Series dot mean. Series dot max. Series dot min. Series dot sum. Series dot mean. I want to find out what next? Median. Median. S dot what? Median. What is the median? You know, 11 players, 11 values, odd values. Center element is what? Center element median నాకు తెలుస్తుంది. What is the center of element out of 11? తెలియదు. ఇటు 5, ఇటు 5. ముద్దు బాబులు 6th is called what? This 5, this 5. Middle value is 6. 6 value will become what? Median. 10 players. What is the middle element? Huh? 5 plus 6 by 2. Already explanation is given. That will give you what? Median. Mode. Frequent maximum number of occurrences of the element is called what? Mode. Okay, now there is one more function is there. Describe function. Describe. Spell out. Describe will give you statistical information. How many nan values are there? How many nan values are there? What is their data type? All those things will give you called what? Describe. So those things I'm going to tell you. Tell me what are the functions here? Sum of, max of, min of, mean of, median of, mode of, describe of. head of, tail of, add of, sub of, drop off. By learning all these things, if you go to an interview, any question is giving, you will say with left hand, left finger or not. Just remember this. So simple for you. Right. Let us go to that. Instead of writing everything by me, I want to show you the coding. Instead of that, I'm just showing to you that I'm going to take up here. I'm going to give you some extra information here. Statistical operations on the series object. Please, I just give you a meaning here. Please do this now. Sum of, come on, return the sum of values of series. It can be applied to what object? Series. Count of, already we discussed. Count of what? Non-empty values. Max returns what? Maximum of the value. Min returns what? Mean will give you what? Median will give you what? STD, you already know. What is STD is equal to? Muddubavalu. Square root of variance is called what? Standard deviation. STD, standard deviation. You're like a dogtail concept here. Dogtail. Don't be like that. Standard deviation. Already I explained concept also. Formula also. What is the formula for variance? Xi minus m whole to the whole square by n. Square root of variance is called standard deviation. I said the example also. In my class, students are secured 99, 98, 97, 96, 99, 96, 97, like that. What are the variance of all these things to find it? What is the difference between every student? What are the variance among all the large samples? That can be find out by what? Variance. Simple, student. I want to buy one type of lift. I want to buy to my home, for example. What I will visit? I will visit 20 manufacturer shops. I will find out the rates. I will apply what? Variance I will apply. What is the variance from one shop to another shop? Yes or no? Then I will find out. I will go to the place where I have minimum variance. I will bargain there and I will get my component. Correct or not? That can be expressed in terms of square root also. That is known as what? Deviation among multiple samples. In terms of what? Square root. Are you following me? Done. Go to the STD. Describe. Returns the summary of statistics of each column. This one I want to show you. What is this now? Statistical operation. Statistical operations on what? Series object I want to show you. Shall I take it now? Yes. Dear students, now I'm going to take it. Statistical operations I'm going to take up. Let's go to new. I will take notebook. I will start here. So here I'm writing statistical operations. Now I'm taking how simple it is. Now I'm going to apply. There I will say import numpy as np. Not necessary to write it because there is a chance of using numpy. That's why I'm importing. Import pandas as what? PD. Pandas as PD. Now I'm going to take it. Now, when you go to home, you write what? One dictionary you take it. D is equal to D is equal to D is equal to cricket. CRICKET. Cricket is equal to, you take what? X player runs. X player name and then runs. So 30, comma Y player and take what? Runs 45. And Z player, you take it as what? Z player and say what? 100. And next is called what? Some K player, some K player, take it as some 45. And say some L player, you take it as what? Something like 60. Something like M player, you take it as what? Say some 35, you take like this. And something like N player. So try to take properly, students. Try to take properly. N player, you take it. Say some 20. Like that, you try to take it. This is called what, students? See, cricket is cricket, comma, type of what? Man, cricket. After going to home, try to take it. What is happening? Hmm? K colon. Okay. K colon you need to write. Okay, good. So K colon you got it. Convert into what object, ma? Convert dict object into what? Series object. Series object. How do you convert it? S is equal to, come on, PD dot series of cricket. Cricket. Cricket you take it. Can I give any index on my own? Now, if I give my index, what will happen? If I give my index, what will happen? That index will contain nans. Already, what is the indexes are already designed? Already indexes are designed, right or not? If I give any index on my own, that index will contain nan. Why that index doesn't have the values now? That's why. See, index is equal to, I'm writing something like A. A, I'm just writing it. I'm just writing like this. A, I'm writing it. So, coming to the point of it, even coming to the point of it, already you know type of S and everything. You see that what is happening? It is completely giving what? Nan. That's why you should not go for what? You should not go for giving what? Indexes. You should go for what? Dictionary is coming, you must be careful enough. Now on that, find. What is that? What I want to find? What I want to find? చూడండి అక్కడ సరే. Sum of values. So find the sum of values. How do you find? Find, find, find the total runs. Find the total runs played by all players. All players. So players. Okay. How do you find? Come on, students. So now I'll write it. Total runs is equal to comma what? S dot what? Sum of S na? S dot sum of. So you are getting what? 335. 335. Able to follow? Last pillar beside student. Are you following? Pillar beside. Spreads. Stand up once. What are you doing? Watching mobile, huh? Keeping the button first. Watching mobile, correct? Hmm. How can I find? You are sitting behind the pillar. I know everything what student is doing. What your fingers also doing, I will find out. I don't know how I got that psychology. Maybe continuously standing here from 26 odd years onwards in the same chair. I don't know. Don't fold the hands. Normally stand. Don't take the support of pillar also. Because if you do other than subject, other activities, you will become weak, my dear students. What are the functions in statistical functions? Tell me. You cannot tell because you are watching YouTube. Correct? Hmm. Message, ah? Okay. Friend send, ah? Secret, ah? Tell me. I want to listen that. Sit down. You don't love students. Sit down. Actually, you are a good student. But today I don't know why it's happening. Don't remove the mobile now. Sit down. By seeing you, everybody will think that you are decent. But by seeing your activity in the class, I am thinking that whether you are decent or not. Actually, you are sitting very corner. I found out. The last student you are. So I found out what you are doing it. Please follow the class. It's very useful to you. Now, coming to this now. Find the total runs played by all players. Next, I want to find the next. Come on. Non-empty values. So, one player is playing duck out. Duck out means what? Nan. Nan. One player is called a duck out player. What is the duck out player? N. So I will take it S of what? O. S of O. MNO is equal to what? None. NP dot what? NAN. 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 And then print of what? Yes, you say. This is like this. Print what values? Find the players who are played some non-zero runs. How do you find? Come on. Count. Find the players. who played. Find the players who played some runs, some runs. How do you find out? Now, come on. So players who played some runs is equal to number of players. Number of players played runs is equal to, comma what? S dot what? Count of. S dot count of. How many? 7. And the next total number of players. Total number of what? Players is equal to what? S dot what? Size. Size. So total number of players is 8. Number of players who played runs. Right. Hmm. Number of players who did not play any runs. Number of players who did not play any runs. Number of players. I will write it. Number of players who did not play. Who did not play. Who did not played any runs. Oh, any runs. Come on. Come on. Come on. So one thing I can write it. S dot what? Size minus S dot what? Count of. Count of. Done. So got it what? 1. 8 minus 7, 1. Or you can write what? So I can write it here. Another way is like this. What is that another way? So coming to the play point of it, this is the another way. See students, tell me, I forget. I forget. Come on. S dot is now dot what? Sum of. Sum of. Got it. 1. Next, another way. Come on. Is null dot what? Sum. Sum. See that. Another way. Got it. Done. See, once your hairstyle is good, combing up, down regular dialogue in my class. Hairstyle is good, any fashion. Umbrella cutting, lines like this, something like. If no hairstyle, no head on the head, nothing is there. What will happen? Nothing is there. No hairstyle, comb also not required. Correct or not? The physical hair is no, subject is called your hair. That is a fashion. Okay, my dear students. Understood? Huh? Well, go. Next, find the player name who played highest rank. Come on. Find the player name. These are all called EDA kind of questions. Find the player. Find the player who played what runs? Highest runs. Highest or what? Max runs. Come on, come on, fast. Player played what? Player who played what? Max runs. Who played max runs is equal to comma S dot max. S dot max. S dot max. Who is that? This data. Getting or not? Max runs played. Highest playing runs we are getting. I want to get the name also. Name also I will get it. Name also I will get it. Don't worry. That name also I will print it. That you don't worry. I'll use for loops that I will take care. And the next one here, one more kind of thing. Next, another one. Come on, ma. What next? What next? So, coming to the find the players who played what? Minimum runs. That is called least runs. Least runs. Least or what? Min runs. What is the function name? Ma? Least runs or min runs. So, I'm going to take up or least runs or min runs is equal to S dot what? Min of. So I'll get it 20. 20 is the min runs or not? 20 is the min runs. Next student, see ma. Next is called what? Average runs played by every player. What is the average performance of the team? Average runs. Right. Go to that. I'm going to write it. Find the average runs. Find the average runs. Find the average runs. Average runs played by all players. All players. Come on. Print of what? Yes. Hmm. Print of what? Average runs played by all players is equal to, come on. Yes dot what? Mean of. Mean of. So I'm getting average runs played by all of them. This is a 1. This is a 1. You can round it off also. You can round it off also. Do you know how to round it off? Do you know how to round it off? Yes. What is that? Round off. S dot mean, comma what? 2. 2. Already in Python level we got it. Already in Python level we got it. Already in Python level, one more also you got it. What is that? What is that? Almost forget. I know. Percentage of 0.2 F in childhood days. When I came first day to my school, first concept is that only explain. Format specifiers. So that time I say what? S dot mean. I said percentage of this kind of data. This kind of data. So done. 47.86. 47.86. Python is easy, pandas is easy. Pandas is dead easy. When you go to data science, when we explain algorithm, that algorithm implementation with pandas, k-mean algorithm, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning, decision forest, k-mean algorithm, all of them are very simple. Coding is main, students, right? Simple. So go to the place. Next, one more is called what? Median. When you go to the college, 2023 placements, maximum salary, maximum highest package, lowest package, average package, median package also they are giving or not. So median package, that I want to go for. Median runs. How many players are there with me? How many players are there with me? Here I already printed. Number of players is equal to what? 8. 8. 8 means what? Middle will be taken. Middle will be taken. That will nan will be taken or not, that is an important. Nan will be taken as not, that is an important. Please look at now. Carefully try to follow. I am applying. What is the next one? Median. So median runs played by. So find, I will say, find, I'm going to write it. Find median runs. Median runs played by all players. Come on, print. Print the data. Print the data. And I will write it. So, Kumar Vinith. Thank you, my dear student. So, coming to the point of it, I'm going to take up. I'm going to take it instead of typing everything again. So, I will write it. Median runs. Median runs played by all players is equal to, comma what? S dot what? Median. S dot median. S dot median. What is this now? Take the data. What are the values are here? 45 is coming. Take care. And what is this 45? You take care. Start. Arrange the data. How many elements here? 3 and 3. And then what? 7. What is the data? 20. Quickly. 30. 35. Next is what? 45. Come on, next. 45. 45. 60. 100. 100. Now what is happening here? This is becoming what? 45. Median. What is not considering? Nan is not considering. Are you following that? Nan is not considering. So that's why this is coming now. Coming to next. Coming to next. One small moment, students. One small moment. I'm going to take it. S of k. S of k is equal to. S of k is equal to some 46 I'm taking. 46 I'm taking. Just I'm experimenting. Just I'm experimenting. You see that print this data. Once you try to print it, this is called what? 46 updated or not? Here, K contains what? 45. Y also contains what? 45. Now I'm going to update it with this index concept I updated. Now it is called 46. Now I'm going to take up also you write it this data and clearly I want to show you that what is considered here 45 is the median. That means what is not considered. Then why I am showing, because 45 was adjacent. 45 plus 45 is equal to 90. 90 by 2 is equal to 45. Don't consider that two values are taken. It is only 45 is taken because it is a 46 now. Well, now students, now I am going to take it. One more small mechanism I am taking. Here I am writing. Here I am writing. Fill now is equal to 0. I am writing. Just to try to observe it. Fill now is equal to 0. I wrote it. What is the answer is coming here? So, unexpected argument fill now. So, it is going to give you an error here. So, no. Don't apply your own knowledge. Fill underscore like value. You don't think like that. You don't think like this. Value. My interest is what? Fill now is equal to 0. Fill value is equal to 0. You just try to look at that also will not be there. And you don't expect your own thing. Now I will say this here, this value fill now is not going to be considered as what? 0 in this case. This only I experimented to consider this value. So let us take this value as like this and this is the value. And further fill now, drop now, some concepts are there. Drop now, fill now, some concept like ease now, like that some more concepts I will tell you in the further. So these are all called what? Dealing with which values? Already I said the word none, nan. These are all called which values? Missing values. Which values? Missing values. To deal with missing values, I am telling some functions. It's a compulsory question. Is now. What is the next? Is null. Drop now. Drop now. Fill now. These are all called what? Very regularly functions dealing with what? Missing values. That you don't worry. Next I am going to take what value? STD. STD. Now I am going to take up same data, find all, find the variance, 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 variance among the players, variance of runs, variance of runs played by all the players. So here I am writing variance of runs played by all the players. I am trying to apply what? VAR. VAR. It is going to give you variance. It is going to be giving. This is going to give you all the things variance it is finding. And the next I'm going to take about. Next I'm going to take about. Which one I'm going to take about? STD. STD. Standard deviation. Standard deviation. How this is finding? Mean plus what? Squaring all the values which is coming. Standard deviation. Standard deviation. Standard deviation of runs played by that. What is this now? Standard deviation of runs played by that. It is going to give you this. How do you write it? STD. Now I am going to get it. This is the standard deviation among all the people. If you take it, this is a standard deviation. And the square root of that value is becoming what? Standard deviation. So by seeing all of them on and average, the deviation among all these people is somebody 100, somebody 46. There is a lot of fall down in middle of the values. And the next is called what? Another function is called what? Describe. Describe. Be careful. Now I'm talking about statistical information I want to find. Summary of statistics of each column. I'm going to find out. Here I'm writing. Find summary of statistics for each column. I will write it. Print of yes. Now I will say print of what? Yes dot what? Describe. Describe of. I'm going to write it. See that carefully. Count. All of you carefully. Count. What is the count? How many values are there? 7. So count will count nana, non-nansa. Mean. Already you find mean. Standard deviation. Already you got it. Min, you already got it. 25 percentile. It is not 25 percentage. 50 percentile, 75 percentile. In our statistics, we are finding now 1 by 4th, 1/3, 3 by 4th, like that. Max value is called what? 100. This is just a statistical information about my series data. This is applied only on which values? Numerical columns. Numerical columns. When you go for what? String related data, str related data, count will come, mean will not come, std will not come, min will not come. All these kind of values will not be coming. Only what will come? Count will come and a number of values will come. So this describe function, you see what? Statistical information of each columns. You got it? So this document will make you to feel very easy, not a difficult. I took it in the form of cricket level of thing. You also take the cricket original player names and you try to work on this. Okay now? So what do we got today? How to add the series objects, how to subtract it, how to drop it, and how to find the statistical information on series. When I come back to next, some more concept I will introduce. Okay now? So you can say, series is over, I can say. But if I say that, I know still something, some more is there. I have to teach you that. If I skip the topic, if I say that, it's not good for me. And when you go to an interview, if that is coming, definitely, if I am a sincere student, definitely I will blame my faculty. If I teach, whether you read or not, it is your headache, correct or not? If you read well, you will get future. Otherwise, what can I do? You tell me, students. But I will teach everything for you. So even Python also, everything we want to teach a depth of it. That depth you need to practice it. Okay, na? So I'll stop my class and I will go for next. One more concept I will come tomorrow class. Don't miss the class. Thank you. All the best. And the students who are having the doubt, you keep in touch with you be I'm connecting within few seconds. Be in the online.